Thanks for joining us today. Today I'm going to take you through a guided tour of My Shopping Genie. I'm going to show you the various features, show you how to set it up, and what's the best way to save the most amount of time and the most amount of money. So what is My Shopping Genie? This is a high technology online search tool. It's going to help you find the best deals when you shop on the internet. It rides on top of all the major search engines. And what does that mean? It means that you're not going to go to a special portal or another website to find these values. You're going to search as if you normally were. You're not needing to change your search habits at all. You simply open up Google or Yahoo and begin your searches as you normally would. Then My Shopping Genie will magically appear. So the question you're asking is, hey, this is a great tool. What's it going to cost me? It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to cost you anything today, tomorrow, or the next day. The software is absolutely free, and that's not a typo. There's no catch. You use the software as often as long as you want. This isn't a limited time offer. It's never going to cost you a single penny. So before we go any further, let's make sure that you've downloaded the software. You can get the software from the person who referred you to this video. If you want a quick guide on how to install it, please see our video, How to Install My Shopping Genie Quickly and Easily. You can find the video on YouTube at the following location.
Here we are at Best Buy. Again, today we're looking for a Sony 55-inch TV. This is a beautiful one. It's a Sony Bravia, $1,700, 120 megahertz, great screen. Let's see what My Shopping Genie can do.
Alright, so let's get started. Today I'm looking for a Sony Bravia, a 55-inch HD TV. I'm real excited, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. So first I went on to Best Buy, one of our local retailers, and I found the exact TV I wanted, but it was $1,700. So let's see if My Shopping Genie can beat that price and I can get it. We'll open up Google, and you can open up any of the search tools that we've previously mentioned. We're going to enter in the Sony Bravia information, and I'm also going to add in the model number to get a better search. And I'm going to hit enter. And what this is going to do is immediately open up the My Shopping Genie software application. Now, if you're using Windows XP, your application is going to look like this. And you're going to have this ribbon going across the bottom. The difference between these two versions is virtually nil. They have the same functionality, and both will save you the same amount of money. The difference is this version works with XP. The other version, called the enhanced version, works with Windows 7 and with Windows Vista. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to want to do is set up the options. So what we do is we go to options right here and we click. And what we're going to want to do is first search. We're going to set up our city here. In my case it's New York City and New York. You certainly put your own. If you're in Canada and you're in Vancouver, for instance, put Vancouver for the city and BC for British Columbia in the state. Below that you'll see the web stripe style, and this is simply how the ribbon is going to look, whether it's flat, gradient, or classic white. You can play around with it, see what works best for you. I personally prefer gradient. The rest of the options you can leave as defaults. They seem to work the best. Then simply click Save Changes, and that'll take us right back to our Genie. Alright, let's start shopping. So what we're going to do is, we're going to first take a look at Amazon to get a comparison for pricing. What we could do is, as we roll our mouse over these areas, you'll see that the arrow turns into a hand. This will open up a preview pane. The preview pane allows us to take a quick look at a site without actually having to open up the complete site. Save us a little bit of time. Here we see in this case that Sony Bravia that we were looking for at Best Buy is $16.94. That's a slight savings, but I think we can still do better. We put comparisons here for Costco and Walmart because they're known as discount shopping centers. But let's take a look and do a quick preview of Walmart. What we'll need to do is find that the same TV that we were looking for, and so we're comparing the same thing, and here we see it right here. It is $17.09. So it was a 99-cent savings from Best Buy. There's a savings, but it's not quite great. What we want to do next is go down to the compare, and we're going to click it. Here we have the option to choose which malls we're going to have My Shopping Genie scan through. In this case, we're going to go select shopping.com, BizRate, and Google Search and Price Grabber. We'll click Go, and it's going to open up several shopping mall tabs. You'll see this at the top under Connecting, and then as soon as you see it, change to the various shopping malls. Alright, let's take a look at our results. On the first tab, we'll see $1,479, $2,200, or $1,709. So certainly $1,400 is quite a significant savings. Let's take a quick look through the other tabs. We can see here $1,500, $1,700, $1,500, and again $1,500. So if we go back, our best deal was actually here, $1,400. That's almost a $300 savings. It took us all of about 2 minutes, so that's pretty significant. Now sometimes we're using My Shopping Genie as a comparison against other brick and mortar stores before we go shopping. So what we have is a map function which will help us find what local stores within our area have it. So we click it and a map will come up for our area. Now sometimes the map will just show a global area because we've got too much detail. So we'll take out the model number, we'll re-click Search Maps, and up will come maps showing us a map and pins where in our area are the nearest stores, the name of the store, their address, phone number, reviews of the store, and some brief information about it. So this is really helpful if you want to be an empowered consumer. Take that information that we just found on My Shopping Genie, take it to the store. Many stores will actually match that price, so you can save still quite a bit of money and get it the same day. One of the really powerful features of My Shopping Genie is the ability to scan the internet to find deals and coupons. You simply click on the Deals button and a window will open up showing you various deals and coupons for what we were scanning for. They will also be within your area here. So first what you'd want to do is change your zip code to whatever your appropriate zip code is. And then you can click on these various buttons here to redeem for 29% off, free shipping, so on and so forth. You can also look, for instance, for grocery store coupons. And if we were to scan for grocery store coupons, we see immediately we could save $1, save $4, so on and so forth. So pretty powerful. On the right hand side are the filters. Now there are many categories here, and we can view all the different types of coupons we are. Some are printable, some are just free shipping. We can look by brand, we can break it down by category. We can look, for instance, for restaurants in our area. So very powerful. A number of different categories, everything from the office to restaurants to computers to tools and miscellaneous. So this is a very powerful tool. You can use it as you travel around. As you go from city to city, you would just simply change your zip code and you'd be able to save money wherever you are. Extremely powerful tool, great way to save some money. One of the truly powerful tools of My Shopping Genie is the ability to scan the internet and find all the digital downloads, for instance ebooks, music, software, things that we would all together in one spot. So for instance, if we did a Google search on drywall, and on our Genie application here we went to digital DN or digital download and clicked it, what we would find is it would scan and find us anything available on drywall that's available. Install drywall like a pro, texture your ceilings. So if we were to click through that, what we would find is an ebook or some type of download that would help us be able to find information on how to do that. Extremely powerful feature because all of the digital downloads from both ClickBank and Amazon are now in one area. You don't have to search all over the place for things. Fantastic tool, great way to learn. Play with it, you're going to have a great time.